I just had this conversation with my son the other day. He's 15 and a half. They talk about, oh, I want to make a lot of money, right? But at the end, learning there's a huge value to learning, because once you learn something, then you use that to create the money that brings you the value.
Absolutely.
But people want to skip the learning part and just make the money. So at the time, I was very fortunate. I was actually getting married the year I started real estate. My wife was a teacher. She wasn't making a lot of money, but she was supporting us. So I owe her a lot, for doing that. But I worked underneath Gary Klein, one of the top agents.
Yeah.
At the time, he was the top agent at Prudential Rand Realty. And then a couple years later, I worked under Joe Serrato. They were amazing mentors. I got my ass beat. Okay.
For sure.
Gary, and he'll laugh if he watches this. He made me do an open house on like the coldest winter day. It was a foreclosure and there was no heat in the house. And he goes, just sit there for a couple hours. You'll be fine. People come see you. No one showed up. I froze my ass off. It was great. But you know what? You can't do that today because people get offended. Oh, well, how could you put me there? How could you do this? That was a learning lesson for me.